I have things to do, like a lot of things, and somehow I still end most days feeling like I didn't do enough. I actually have this whole checklist in my head, also in my diary. I want to get better at backend development. At the same time, I have college to study for, internship work to handle, and a bunch of fun projects I want to build. I also want to start applying for jobs and put more effort into this channel. There's a lot I want to do. And then the day starts. And somehow, maybe two of those things actually happen. And even those two take way longer than they should. I don't even know where the time goes sometimes. I'll sit down to study. Okay, today I'm finally going to finish this topic. Then I'll just check my phone for a second, one short, then another. Then somehow I'm watching some guy explain how to grow a YouTube channel. Which is especially funny because I'm supposed to be studying. And now I'm watching a video about how to grow a YouTube channel. And then somehow I'm watching a horror story. I don't even know how I got there. I opened YouTube for one thing, 20 minutes later, I'm sitting there watching something I never even planned to watch. And then I look at the time and I'm like, bro, where did that go? But the weird thing is, I don't think I'm doing nothing. That's not really the problem. I'll spend 3 hours on something and actually get into it. I'll learn, build, fix things when they break, and keep going until I figure it out. And then I'll look at the rest of my checklist. And everything else is still sitting there, waiting. That's when I realized. I think my problem is that I don't know how to divide my attention. If I start something, I go too deep into it. Let's say I'm learning backend. I'll start with one concept, then I'll find something interesting, then I want to understand that too. Then there's another thing, and suddenly I've spent 2 hours on something that I originally thought would take 30 minutes. And technically, I did something productive. But my college work didn't happen. That project didn't happen. The job applications didn't happen. Nothing else moved. And this reminded me of something I learned in operating systems. There's a concept called starvation. Basically, there's a process that's waiting for resources, but it keeps getting ignored because other processes keep getting the resources first. So it just keeps waiting. And I was sitting there thinking, bro, that's literally my day. One task gets all the resources. I'll give it my full attention and put in the time and energy it actually needs. And everything else just sits there starving. It's kind of stupid when you say it out loud, but that's genuinely how it feels. And sometimes the problem isn't even getting distracted. Sometimes I just get tired. I'll come home from college, I know I have things to do, I know what I should be doing, but I'm just sitting there. And I'm like, 5 minutes, I'll just lie down for 5 minutes, and then my phone is in my hand, and yeah. You know how that goes? I don't think I'm uniquely bad at this either, because if you're watching this and you have a list of things you want to do, and somehow you're doing one thing for 3 hours while the other 5 things are just waiting, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I've been trying to figure out what I can actually do about it. Because I don't think making another giant productivity checklist is going to solve it. I've already made those. Very nice checklist, very ambitious, very unrealistic. So I want to try something different. From now on, I want to give my tasks a time limit. Not, I'll finish backend today. That's too vague. More like, okay, I have 40 minutes for this, and when those 40 minutes are done, I'm moving, even if I haven't completely finished. Maybe I'll give it another 10 minutes if I'm really close. Or if I'm stuck, I'll ask AI, I'll look something up, I'll ask someone, whatever. I'll try to get that specific thing done. But I'm not going to let one task eat the entire day anymore, because maybe that's the part I've been missing. I keep thinking that if I give something more time, I'll get more done. And sometimes that's true. But sometimes I'm just taking time away from everything else. And then at the end of the day, I look at my checklist and feel bad because half of it is still untouched. So yeah, I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work. Maybe I'll do it for 3 days and completely forget about it. That's also very possible. But I want to see what happens if I stop letting one thing take everything. Maybe I'll actually get through more of the things I care about. Maybe I'll realize I had more time than I thought. Or maybe I'll find out that my checklist itself is ridiculous and I'm trying to fit 15 things into one day. That could also be true. I honestly don't know yet, but I'm going to try. And if you're struggling with the same thing, maybe try giving one thing a fixed amount of time. Not because some productivity guru said so, just see what happens. Because right now my checklist has way too many things on it, and somehow the only thing getting finished consistently is watching YouTube, which is probably not a great sign. So, yeah, I'm going to try to fix that. I'll let you know how it goes, probably on the community tab. And if you want to follow along, subscribe and join the community. It's a massive community, by the way. It's currently just me. But you could join, then it would be 2 people. So that's growth. Anyway, I have things to do, and I've already spent enough time talking about them. So I'm going to go do one. Let's see if I can actually finish it this time. Take care and try to do better. Bye.